Hey guys, it's Peaches here. So happy to have you guys with me in the garden once more. I just came out here with something on my mind that I wanted to get done around here. But as it is at the Petal Place property, life is never what you plan, it's what you have to divert and get done. And so right now I am going to do something else which I didn't have in the cards, because recently I noticed quite a bit of pink insulation on the deck of the greenhouse. And then when I took a stock of what was going on, friends, either the chipmunk, I'm thinking it's a squirrel, because there was a squirrel here the other day that was literally, it's like it was fighting me to get up here onto the deck. And I was up here attending to this space at the front here, because it seems like what it's doing is pulling out the insulation trying to get in. And I have not put any, well, I started the ceiling in the greenhouse. Let me take you guys in and show you. It's mega hot in here right now, so I'm not gonna stay in here, but I'm just showing you guys what I have done so far. I have put ceiling on the lower section here, and I have done that over the other side, but there's this part which goes up to the main beam which has not been finished yet. And check out what's happening. It's trying to get in through that area there, and so I had to put some pieces of wood outside, as you were looking at, just to stop it from coming in. So this is the front. I was successful. I stopped it from going in. But here is my dilemma. I just came inside here and I saw pink insulation here on my hamper. So now it has now turned to the back of the building and it's digging out the insulation there. So I am outside right now. I have the ladder and I am trying to do a patch job. This is life at the Petal Place property. We're going around to the back now, guys. Going around to the back. Here is my ladder, and I already have a piece of wood up there. Let's see if I can show you guys what's happening. Can I see it? There it is. There it is. So, what I'm going to do right now is use this hammer to see if I can hammer that piece of wood in place. And then I'm still going to have to get a couple more pieces of wood to finish off the patch job. Okay, so recently my husband told me that I shouldn't be climbing up without anyone being around. But when you gotta get something done, you gotta get something done, right? Now I'm gonna have to get a piece for this side and a piece for that side. These critters are something else. Now they're gonna force me to have to go ahead and try to finish off the ceiling, but not right now. It's too mega hot in there and I have to buy lumber. We're gonna have to go into the city to buy stuff. Okay, so let's see if I can find another piece of cut-offs. I am back. Look at the amount of insulation that's on the ground. Wow. These things are persistent. They don't give up easily. But I'm here to let them know that I am more persistent than they are. I just got a piece, so let's see if it will fit. Okay, it is just a tiny bit too wide, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut a bit of it off. Wow, mash up my plan, man. Let's try this again. Ooh. Okay. Ah, okay. Luckily I came up here with two pieces. Uh, Seems like this piece is a bit too slack, but let's try the piece that fell on the other side and see what we can come up with. Woo! This is why I have to come into my garden every day, several times of the day. Oh no. It seems to me this piece will be better for this side. Yeah, it's tighter on the other side. And then maybe I won't be able to stay here. Let's see if I can move this forward just a bit until I'm done. Woo. That? Oh, check this out. They're even digging out stuff at the side here. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I need a lot of finishing trim around the greenhouse. Does anybody want to volunteer to come on out at Better Place Property to help me to get some work done? I appreciate you. Oh Lord. Because I'm looking along here and they're digging out stuff here too. It's just a matter of time. It's a matter of time. It will get done. And I have to make sure I close it out for the I close it out for the winter. Now that the mice weren't able to get the insulation out to get inside, it took the squirrels to start digging holes. Boy, 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 boy. Boy, boy, boy. This is life at the Petal Place property. I'm gonna get a couple more pieces of wood to see if I can tighten the spaces up there.
want to worry about the size here too much, because when I finish off the ceiling on the inside, that should take care of that problem. So yeah, I just let it be. I wish my husband would finish off a job. He doesn't finish off a job. He starts something. I need something else up there. I know, eh? This is not what I came out here for, but this is what I have to do. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. But I'm gonna finish up here in a bit, and I'm just gonna give you guys an update on my potatoes, my sweet potato vines. Well, when you saw them first, they weren't vining, they were just plants, right? They were starts. Okay, gotta go up one more round. There we go. I was thinking I could put something like this here, and that would help. But I can't get that done right now. I just can't get that done. Okay. That's definitely for the squirrels, not the mice. I'm gonna have to go back inside and stuff back the insulation in that area. Just gonna let the ladder be for now. Guys, let's go ahead and check out the potato vines.
So when you last saw these, my friends, that's when I was putting the starts or the slips in the containers. And check this out. This one has started to vine, and so has this one. This one is also vining. So that's a happy sight. Now we have, I would say, about 6 weeks left before we get frost. And so I am hopeful. It looks a bit dry right now, but I'm not going to worry about it. If I push my finger in, it's not that dry. It's composted soil. And so I'm not going to give it any water now. It's laborious to bail water from the rain barrel, rain drums, rain containers, and to water everything. And I did that yesterday. I finished 1.5 barrels of water, just going back and forth, watering the plants. It is supposed to rain sometime between tonight and tomorrow, so everything will get a good watering. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'm happy. They're vining. Let's check out the other ones. This one, I said to you guys when I was doing one of the videos that the only thing I have in here is the composted soil. And so whatever grows in here, I know it's coming from the composted soil. And I am getting a lot of grass seeds. I think I'm getting purslane also, but the grass is like too much. I don't think I want any more of that composted soil. Yeah, gotta move on to something else that's not gonna cause me so much grief. Yeah, this one is, I would say it's vining too. It's just going, shooting up in the air, but you can see this part here that it is beginning to vine. This one, just a wee bit, not so much, and this one for sure. It's heading that way. I would have preferred if it headed that way. I guess when it gets a little longer, I will turn it that way because I want them to vine out into this empty space here. I have a few more. Yeah, there's one more over there that's vining. Let's check it out. This one is also vining out. That is A long vine, actually. That's a good one. And it's putting on another vine toward this side, which is a good thing. It is a very good thing. It makes me hopeful, 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 hopeful. Now over here, these are looking pretty, but they're not vining yet. But they're all looking very good. So I am very happy right now. Maybe we can go and check out the Irish potato plants. Looking good in the neighborhood. Amaranth, amaranth, amaranth is very wild out here in the countryside. Those are looking good. No, it is said that when you start getting flowers, then that's when you get the message that your potatoes are putting on. Check out the dragonfly. Your potatoes are putting on tubers. Now, I haven't seen any flowers in this set yet. Haven't seen any flowers in this set yet, but they're looking pretty good. And I haven't seen any flowers in this set yet. But over here, I have seen flowers, and I have actually taken the flowers off because the thought process is that if the flowers stay on, the plants are gonna put too much energy in forming those little seed potatoes, and so you should take the flowers off so that all the energy can go towards the tubers. And so I have removed the flowers from them. Check this out. This is looking pretty good too. They're all looking very good. Just under 2 weeks ago, I put some more potatoes in here, and I can see them starting to burst up. And I did that because a whole half a bag of potatoes that I bought at Costco started to grow. And I don't know if you guys eat potatoes that are growing, but I'm very weary of them. I don't like eating them. And so I put most of them in the ground there. And this bag here actually had flowers, and I removed some of the flowers, but obviously I did not see the flowers here because now I have seed potatoes, and this is what we're talking about. The flowers grow into these little seed potatoes, and so the plants have to put energy into producing these, and therefore takes energy away, or at least some energy away from the tubers, right? From the potatoes that are developing. And so yeah, I just prick these off. Where is this? My goodness, raspberry. When you talk about raspberry canes, my friends, they grow wild. Now, where we live, our neighbor wraps around us. And so where I have the fence here, over there is our neighbor's property. And there are so many raspberry canes that are pushing, trying to get through my pallet fence. Check this out. Raspberry, raspberry. And another thing that's very prevalent is jewelweed, goldenrod. Yeah, all the weeds are out here. But check this out. There is some raspberries actually on this. There's a tiny one here, and there's a tiny one here. But yeah, guys, I don't have to buy. Here, check this out. This one came through the fence. Check this out. It's a raspberry. I don't have to buy raspberry canes out here, and I don't. Yeah, my husband got rid of a desk recently, and he threw this drawer out. I just put some holes in the drawer, put some soil in, and I had some potatoes that were growing inside the kitchen. I took them out and I put them in the soil. Yeah, and my son sort of abandoned his garden because weeds are the bane of our existence out here. And so, because he cleaned up and the weeds grew back, he did not come and clean up the area again. And then his seedlings were languishing inside the greenhouse. So I just took the cucumbers that he had there and I put some in the pot here. So the intention is just for it to grow over the edge of the pot. And the same thing here. I took his seeds. Look at these grass seeds in the composted soil that I bought. Like I paid 150. Well, my hubby bought it for me. Paid $150 for the composted soil, 2 cubic yards, and it has so much grass seeds. It has too much grass seeds. Yeah, and so here is the cucumber, one of my son's abandoned cucumber plant. Well, I think I put 2 in there, and look at that. There are flowers on it. So very soon we're going to be getting cucumbers. He also had some beans, Blue Lake climbing beans, and they were abundant too in the greenhouse. And so I put them in this pot. And the intention is for them just to grow down the sides of the tree trunk. Yeah. I think we ended up doing quite a bit today, guys, although the squirrel took away some of my time. This, my friends, is watercress. Watercress. And the water stays very moist in this kiddie pool that I turned into a planter. So it's a good thing because watercress likes moist soil. But yeah, friends, the potatoes here actually, they look like they're ready to be reaped. They look like they will be ready to be reaped anytime soon. These are actually potatoes that I didn't know were hanging around in the ground, either in this bed or somewhere else, and I took them from where they were and took them here. So yeah, that will be extra if I get anything from it. But I am liking how my container potatoes are looking, at least the potato bush, potato plants. Let's hope I will reap tons and tons of Irish potatoes and I will get some sweet potatoes. Well, earlier today, when I came out, before I found out that the squirrels were digging in the back of my greenhouse trying to get in, I was over in the pumpkin patch and I picked a few squash, 3 of them to be exact, because they're summer squash. I don't like when they get too hard. I like when they're soft. So you can use the peel, and sometimes even the seeds if they're soft enough. And so you can just put them through the food processor without taking out the seeds. And so, yeah, this is what I've reaped so far. And I have a zucchini here. It's the first I'm planting this type of zucchini. I think it's called a tapir, T-A-P-I-R zucchini. And I'm gonna go ahead and I am gonna pick this one because I don't want it to get too tough. Look at the zucchini. Yeah. And the other plants over there with the same type of zucchini is doing pretty well too, eh? So I am looking forward with the 5 to 6 weeks that we have before frost to reap a little more. Now my broad beans have not done that well, but I can see a couple of broad beans over there. I might just let them dry on the plants and get them for next summer, right? Because if I don't have enough to make a meal, it doesn't make sense reaping them. I just let them go to seed, basically. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you. I appreciate your company in the garden today. I hope you enjoy being here with me as much as I enjoy showing you around the garden and a little of life at the Petal Place property. Share with me what's growing in your garden. What challenges are you having in your garden? I would love to know. Do you have any tips for me? Yeah, I would love to know. Drop it in the comments below. And remember, if you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and remember to turn on your bell notification icon so you can be notified of new videos. Also, share the videos for me, please. Remember, dare to be different, follow your own star. I will see you again soon.